Greetings and salutations. Welcome to a special edition of Twisted Strands, episode 108. There's Sand in My Knitting. And my name is JD. Thank you for joining me. This is a bit of a special episode because I cannot stop coughing. No. I'm at Cape May, hello, Cape May, and beer of the week is Leinen Kugel's Summer Shandy. There you go. I hope you can see me alright. I can see myself okay. I wanted to show you the sunshine because thankfully I ended up with actual sunshine today. I've gotten a good bit of sunburn. That's gorgeous. And my nose is peeling already because I'm just so fancy that way. I'll tell you a bit more about what I've been doing after the knitting portion. There's not much because I've been racing around trying to fulfill my bucket list of things I wanted to do this week. So, let's see. One of the main things I wanted to do was cast on a pair of socks. I mean, what else do you do when you go on vacation? I decided to cast on version number 2 of I Made My First Socks. Excuse me. And it's the lacy version. I think it's really pretty. And I'm using the recommended needles and the recommended yarn, which is Cascade Fixation. Okay, there she is. Kate Atherley. And these two patterns for socks that are just anklet socks and cute are in the creative knitting of summer 2013 with the Lady in the Hideous cover-up wrap thing, whatever the hell that is. But anyway, yes, I'm making these, and I'm making it with a variegated, almost stripy color of Cascade Fixation. My first night I got in, I actually went straight to the yarn store. I mean, what else do you do on vacation, right? And I picked up some adorable Cascade Fixation. I didn't check to see if she had it, I just kind of knew she would have it because the Fiber Arts store in Cape May is really pretty good with having a variety of different yarns. And I'm on to the foot. Got the cuff and the gusset done. I've had a few clusterfucks with the lace pattern, but you can still see it there. Not the worst thing I've done, although every once in a while I seem to have an extra freaking stitch and I don't know what to do about it except just knit two together where I can, and that's all I can do about it. I don't know where the extra stitch comes from, probably a screwed up the crease or something, but what can you do? Just plow ahead, right? But I really am liking the pattern. It doesn't use a slip stitch heel, it just uses plain knitting, plain stockinette stitch. And, you know, my favorite kind of heel, which is just the plain old heel turn. And the bottom is plain, of course, and I've memorized the lace pattern, but as you could hear before, I'm not always getting the right stitch count, so crap happens, I haven't touched anything but these socks, which is why I've actually reached the heel. My loving viewers know that I am not the fastest knitter. So, and I've been busy mucking about trying to eat ice cream, drink frou-frou drinks, spend time at the beach, spend time with my family and friend that came with us, and enjoy the city of Cape May. And that leads us into what else is going on. Oh, let me get down to it. I did extend the skull shawl crochet along, so if you're participating, don't forget you get that lovely Lomney sport weight yarn. The amount eludes me at this moment, but I think it's a little over 200 yards. And yeah, please join us if you can. I'm working steadily away at my shawl. I've just been infatuated with these socks because I really do love this color blue. I mean, isn't that just, say, beachy, tropical? I mean, it's not the color of a New Jersey beach, but what do you want? It just reminds me of a pretty blue sky. And now, on to next, stuff and junk. Stuff and junk. There's lots of stuff and junk for this episode. I have not been watching a lot of TV. I've been channel surfing a lot. So, nothing big seen. I've been having a lot of fun looking at the old Victorian homes because I love architecture that is different, and Cape May is full of that. Been working on my socks, been swimming at the beach, I've been walking around. I did take a nice horse carriage ride, and the company that is here is really cool. They take lovely care of their horses, and their horses tolerate so much crap. You would think a bomb-proof horse is a good pony or something. No, it's a carriage horse in Cape May. There's kids on skateboards rushing at them. They do have the blinders on the side of their eyes, but still, that's pretty impressive. The weather hasn't always been that great, but it's been good enough. When you're on vacation and it rains, what do? You just hang out and relax and knit or crochet, or I didn't bring any spinning with me. I was packing light. Maybe not. I brought my large Knitter's Nightmare bag that is very large, and I filled it with things to do, but the little cute socks is all I've been working on. And so I would sit and relax and just chill out with my parents. Otherwise, I've been walking around. I'd go out and buy yogurt from one of the stores that's a bunch of blocks away, and while I was walking there, I'd Google all the beautiful architecture and houses. A lot of them are bed and breakfasts, but that's not always the case. I'd love to live down here, but I think that tourist season would not only mean more outside time and beach time, I think it will also mean my going insane with all these people around. It's very popular. And if you hear machinery in the background, I do apologize for that. It's a little crazy. Not very quiet out here in the deck. There's always this sound. But I wanted to take this podcast outside, Special edition. Oh, and one of my dreams I made come true was to actually knit on the beach. I took my knitting project with me the first day I went out to the beach, and I got to do a few rows, and I loved it. I did take some pictures of that. I'll be able to share those with you. Probably on my regular blog or something like that. And what else is new and fun? We went to historic Cold Spring Farm. Not my parents, just me and Cindy. And we saw some sheep, and there was a Christmas in July thing going on, and us and Saint Nick, me, Cindy, and Saint Nick had a conversation about Krampus. He said he wanted to do something for Krampus, but the Historical Society would not let him, which I can understand, because that shit's scary, yo. And what else? Oh, when shopping at the pricey stores, I picked myself up a tartar sauce the cat shirt in black. It was really funny. And what else was there? Oh, I bought... Oh, hang on. Let me close that. Dumbass reminder. Close. Thank you. Yes, I should be doing garbage today. Thank goodness I'm not. That's what vacations are for, right? And then went on a horse carriage ride. I already said they treat the horses really well, and the driver of the carriage actually gives you some history about the houses and all that. And then what else? I swam in the hotel pool today. And we've been going out to eat. I've eaten a lot of seafood this week, which is unprecedented for me. And thankfully I controlled myself and only bought a few books. One was a haunted house book, and the other was a book that was a walking tour of Cape May. So yeah, I love books. I don't have time to read them all the ways, but I do love books. And what else did I do? It was mostly just hanging about. I don't really use vacations to relax perfectly. I just like to use them to do all the stuff I never have the damn time to do while I'm working and trying to take care of the house and stuff and junk. And I've had a lot of fun, but tomorrow it is back. I get to back to home, and I get to take care of the kitty. Pick up Kitty, I miss him. And you know, life as always. Back to my exciting existence starting tomorrow early afternoon. So that's all there is. Sorry for this short episode, but I am losing sunset and sunlight, and I want to take some more pictures of the houses and stuff, because there's this gorgeous house that's been remade and it's stunning, and I don't want to lose daylight. So anyway, contact information, you can contact me on the blog, contact me on Ravelry, and that's where this go knit along, crochet along, bad genie, is happening. And then the group on Ravelry, my name on Ravelry is JD, and that's JADEE, and my email address is jdalt@gmail.com. The blog for the podcast is Twisted Strands with an extra S .blogspot.com. gmail.com, and clearly the sunshine is getting to me. Anyway, you can find me on Pinterest, Clerk, Twitter as JD666, Facebook as JD Huff, and YouTube, where this podcast is going to be permanently, I hope, and that is going to be JD Doll, or you can always just look up Twisted Strands and you should find me fine. I also put the information out there on the group and the blog and Twitter and Clark. So, yes, feel free to look me up. I am delighted when people contact me. And I want to tell you one more thing. Whenever you do crafting, you are making the world a more beautiful place for everybody. Alright? So, take care. I'll be podcasting again in a week. Alright? Bye, everybody.